red leather, yellow leather, red, yellow, something. All right, what's up? We're Indego. We're here dressed in the nines. We're going to ask people what they think about our music on the street. I think we're heading to First Friday, although Dan is lost. You don't know where we are.
I'm not. I know exactly where we're. I'm trying to find a damn parking spot.
No, he's lost.
Dude!
You're such a typical Dan.
He's lost and asked for directions. Hey, yo, there's wagons.
Wagon Fest! From the Cowboy Culture Club comes the annual Wagon Fest. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be on the real-life Oregon Trail? Welcome to Wagon Fest!
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. What's up? We're here at the First Friday Art Trail. Red leather, yellow leather. We're gonna find some people to interview. Hey, how's it going? My name's Sam. Hi.
Hi.
We have a song. Would you guys mind listening to it and tell us what you think?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. What's your name?
Nick?
Here you go, Nick.
Alright.
Okay.
That's good.
You
I'm
like
not
it?
gonna lie, I like that, yeah.
Yeah?
It's very mellow.
Yeah?
It's got a good beat to it. It's like a mix of like lo-fi hip hop and you know the Arctic Monkeys?
Yeah.
It's like that, yeah. I like
man.
them. Yeah, that's good music. No, I like that, yeah.
Nice, thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you guys so much. It was great to meet you. What was your name?
Connor.
Nice to meet you guys. Thank you guys.
What's up, man?
Not much. How you doing?
Pretty good, man.
Oh God, am I getting interviewed?
Yeah,
Is
we
this
got a blind. You want to check out the tune?
yeah, sure.
Rate it, basically.
Yeah, sure. I'm down. I was wondering what y'all were doing. It's like cameras. Yeah, man, that's awesome, man. That's sick.
Thanks,
I really like it. It's kind of a softer side of y'all on that one, man. It's real groovy. It's super technical, but it flows so fucking well, man. That's really badass, though.
Thank you, bro.
That's a badass song, man.
Thanks, man.
Hi, how's it going? My name's Sam. Would you guys mind listening to a song and telling us what you guys think about it?
Sure.
Okay. Hi, what's your name?
Cat.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sam. And what's your name?
I'm Cassie.
Yeah, those go on your ears.
Well, yeah. Okay. Are there words or no? Okay, just checking.
Yeah, knee-jerk reaction.
I don't know how to do this. Okay, I liked it. It was sad though. Like, I don't know. Kind of. It was someone walking away, which just, I don't know. Unless it was best for them, I wouldn't want them to walk away. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I liked the. Okay, I'm not a music person at all, but I liked the drumming undertones with it and like the beat of it, because it wasn't like something you hear every day on the radio, you know. Well, my boyfriend and I listen to like indie type music, like Coffee House and also like that. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Lumineers, we really like Colony House, and this is kind of like a more like, not reggae, but like a little more like beaty, like Colony House, instead of like the edgy rock that they do. So I listen to this every day, honestly. But yeah.
That's our band called Indego. So
Oh, guys, good job! Wow, I'm so proud. I
Thanks
thought
for
you.
doing that. There's
Yeah.
a sticker.
Here, I'll take that. Thank you.
I wasn't
Do you
sure
want to
if
listen
were
to, or
doing
have we scared you away from it?
Check it out.
No way. Did you really? Like here?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I follow you on Facebook.
Oh, sweet. Awesome, man.
The band, I really liked it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna find them on Facebook.
I like this guy's hair. Someone talk to him. Hey, excuse me. I really love your hair. I'm drawn over here. Would you mind listening to this song and telling us what you think about it? So listen to the whole thing and then give us your vibes afterwards. All right. What did you think? In 3 words or less.
It's chill.
Chill?
Yeah, it's chill.
Nice.
Right on, right on.
That was 3 words. Great job. Thank you.
Cool.
Come on, man. Everyone's doing it.
She calls me crying, please come get me. Hang up the phone, or block her number, delete her text, I will forget her. If we can escape.
All right. Thoughts?
It's chill, sad. I vibe with it. It's cool. I mean, I feel like the guy singing it's kind of sad. It doesn't make me sad, but.
I only listen to his podcast, so let's see what this sounds like.
I gotta warn you, it's not a podcast.
God, a real buzzkill. I'm just kidding. A lot of pressure. No, I really like it. It's just too uncomfortable having y'all watch me, but it's very good. I like it.
Thank you so much. That's actually our band.
To love someone but hate that same thing. If we can escape.
You can take it off whenever you're ready. You don't have to listen to the whole thing.
I've heard it before.
Woo! Also, you said the mixing was good. You literally made Harvey's day. Thank you so much for doing this. We appreciate you.
Oh, hey,
Daniel
Chuck's here.
Every
I
time.
haven't seen him, so he's here.
Hey, I'm here. I'm late. I had to wait for her to get ready.
You gotta see our last vlog here.
She had to finish getting ready.
You're mentioned in our last vlog.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Other than me being drunk on the floor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How did that work out for you? Did you get a lot of shit for that?
No, I just didn't share it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think you would.
I actually screen capped like a small part of it to show to my dad, and I like sent him just that clip.
Hi.
But I just can't live without you, baby. Something ain't
I forgot about him.
hearing my name.
That sounds like a mix between some like
Hell,
hard rock and Michael Jackson. Like,
don't want it no.
What's up? We're Indego. This is a Q&A of some questions you guys sent us, so we'll do our best to answer them.
First question from Annalise Maria. What are all of your signs? What are all of your passions besides music? What's your sign, Harvey?
I'm a Taurus, man.
Really? Okay, Aquarius.
Leo.
I'm a Taurus too. Me and Harvey are like 2 years and 10 days apart.
And we all believe very heavily in astrology. What are your passions?
I don't have passions.
It's like it's just music. That's it.
To survive, man.
It's like I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to sleep. That's it.
Start a family.
I don't know if that's a
Settle
passion,
down.
man.
That's a passion.
What about you?
Is it a passion? I thought it was like a dream.
What's the difference?
I think passions are like hobbies that excite you. I would feel like a family would not be a hobby.
I think, well, I
I
mean,
think passions are a little deeper than hobbies.
Well, I guess I don't have any passions then.
Yeah.
Like chess is a hobby.
There could be a passion though.
Passion, like I like motorcycles and cars and shit. You know, like motors and engines and stuff like that.
like engine work, I guess.
Yeah, but
Something that satisfies you,
it's-
makes you happy.
It's
I mean,
interesting how these machines work.
I mean, other than music, for me, it's like, recovery is a big part of my life, and I'm going to school to be a counselor to help people, and I don't know, that's one of my passions is just helping drug addicts like me, share what I've learned. But, yeah.
That's a good answer. Okay, from biscuit.jipuga. Who are your biggest music inspirations, individually or as a whole?
I mean, I love guitar music. I like all this new stuff that comes out, instrumental stuff like Chon and Intervals,
Mestis.
Polyphia, Animals as Leaders, all that stuff. But like all the stuff that I emulate when writing, I think is like a combination of all that stuff, and then bands like the Mars Volta, Cody and Cambria. I love like the old 70s, like San Francisco, rock music, Grateful Dead, and Jefferson Airplane and all that stuff, and Hendrix and Zeppelin and Pink Floyd, and a little combination of all that, really.
We all kind of like that new wave instrumental. There's like djenty stuff. I like the I draw a lot of my inspiration from like old school prog, like Yes and Pink Floyd and stuff like that, and then even into like the 90s, like Opeth and Porcupine Tree and stuff like that. A little darker, but still kind of progressive.
I listen pretty much exclusively to Ariana Grande and William Eyelash.
All right, I see that.
Billie Eilish?
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
you said it right the first time.
Yeah, no, I like pop music.
That's okay. That's we're gonna judge you, but it's really okay.
I don't know, man. I remember sitting down when I was learning the guitar, and this is so embarrassing. I like sat down and learned all these Papa Roach songs because I was like 13, and that's what was slapping.
Yeah, it was slapping back
When I was like really listening to like music other than Eminem and like Backstreet Boys, like being like 6, 7 years old.
You're
Like,
a little older than us, so we forget that.
yeah.
I jammed Eminem.
Like, I mean, like when I was like,
Cleaning up my closet.
when I got into like actually listening to like other styles of music, that's what I was doing. I was playing like guitar. Like
It,
at
took
the time.
it
Like,
took that psychedelic stuff to get me to branch out of that like junior high rock.
yeah.
The
Dude,
stuff
when I
you
first
hear.
started, like,
you know?
my uncle taught me like how to play like literally 4 on the floor, like just a
Yeah.
straight drum beat, and gave me like a cassette because cassettes were still used at that time.
remember that.
back way back.
Yeah. He gave me a cassette of just like random like 50s mixes, and it had like CCR on there, and it had hell, I can't even remember like what's on there, what was on there. But like, anyways, that's what I was like learning how to play drums.
That's a good start. I think my first couple of CDs my parents gave me was like, my dad gave me Zeppelin 2, the Steve Miller album with the Blue Horse on it, and Black Sabbath 2. That was a good start.
I remember having my dad had Injustice for All on cassette, and I jammed the shit out of that cassette a lot.
I think we got off topic from the what was the question?
They're interested. Yeah, they're interested.
If they are still here, they're interested. Okay, next question from Dakan.
Oh, that's Dakin 500.
How long has Indego been the name? And how long have y'all been together as a group? How long have you been playing your instruments?
So Harvey's been in the band
Almost four.
Almost four, yeah.
Almost 4 years.
Me and Tanner have played music together for like 10 years.
10 years or more, yeah.
We were in a band called Deep Creek, and then that fell apart, and we stayed together, and then we started something else with just us two and a drummer, and we called it Hive Mind for a little bit.
Called it what?
Hive Mind.
Yeah.
There's a Facebook page still. I mean,
And Higgs Boson.
Oh yeah.
Blossom.
I
Higgs
forgot.
Blossom is
Higgs
a play
Blossom.
is a play on that particle.
Yeah. And then we got a different drummer, and then it became Indego, and it's been Indego. What I guess like 5 years.
I remember actually, you and I were driving to my dad's house in Smyre, and like we were hitting up a random salud. We were hitting up a random name generator, and we weren't liking any of them. And something sparked it, and one of us was like, "What about Indego?" I don't remember who it was that suggested it, and then the other one was like, "What if we spelled it Indego, like with an E?" You know what I mean? It just kind of came together like that. How long have you been playing guitar?
I've been playing guitar since I was 13. I started off on bass when I was 12, and then I started playing around with guitar at 13, and then I guess my first band where I played guitar, I was like 17.
The Gunfight.
The Gunfight I played bass in. I played bass with my dad in church growing up, and he played guitar and sang, and my brother played drums. I was in this like screamo Christian metal rock
Dude,
band.
they had this song called Shotgun Ambulance.
It was all that like Devil Wears Prada style, like.
It was cool as shit back then. I
what
was like 13. I was like, dude, this is cool.
But all screaming. Some cleans, but I didn't sing back then. I just played bass, and there's a picture on my Facebook of us, and it's ridiculous. We're all like, just like.
How long have you guys been playing?
I've been playing since I was 6. Drums, and then guitar since I was like 12. Bass, I was 15.
It's funny. Okay, guitar at 13, so it's like all the same age pretty much. What about you, Tanner?
I think I was late to the party. I didn't start playing guitar until I was like 14 or 15, and then started playing bass. Whenever we moved here to Lubbock, I started playing bass because y'all already had another guitarist. So like 2012, so about 7 years I've been playing bass.
Yeah. And fun fact, I used to give Tanner guitar lessons for a few months.
Showed me your first couple things. It was tight.
It's so heartwarming. Okay, moving on to the Facebook questions. This is from Ozzy Santos, and this question's for me. How did you feel about the process of getting into Indego? What made you want to join? Actually, I really always dug you guys' music. Like, I remember hearing y'all, because I was in another band, pretty trash. But anyway, so we would like jam all the time with them, and I always...
We played some shows together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. So when I first started meeting you.
Yeah.
I've known Samson like 6 or 7 years.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've known Samson longer than Harvey.
Yeah, I think I met you through
I
like...
did not know that.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
That's weird that I didn't meet you at that
So
point.
what was the second part of that? What made you want to join?
What made me want to join? I always liked their music, and I saw you guys were looking for some help, and then I really had to chase Dan down to get him to teach me the songs, and after he taught me the songs, now they can't get rid of me.
Yeah.
Next question for Tanner. When I see a bassist, it says bassist, I'm gonna fill in the blanks here. When I see you playing, it always seems to me like you're writing the notes you play along the staff. Do you have any imagery in your head as you play, or do you come up whenever you come up with a part to the song?
Kinda, like to incorporate a mental imagery with the way that I play is one way to explain it. But really, like once we like have like a skeleton of a song, I'll like write my part and it'll evolve and stuff.
Dude, I just coughed up my gum.
The sensation of 5 gum.
It'll make you spit it out. I don't know. I kind of just like fake it for a minute until I can like get on board, you know. And as soon as I have it correctly, I don't know.
I feel like every song that we come up with like evolves over the course of its life until we
and so it pisses me off when we record something and then like 2 or 3 months later I'm like it's way better now, you know, the riff is better. But yeah, in some senses I do incorporate a mental imagery. It mostly like is based off of shapes because I'm not that smart. I don't understand music theory as well as I should, so a lot of it is based on like hand positions and shapes.
So you're like really visual?
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah. Harvey, How do I become a drummer like you? Seriously, how long have you been playing? We talked about that, right? And what song do you have the most fun with?
You gotta be Mexican first to be like Harvey, because he's Mexican.
Well, yeah, since I was 6. And
Since he was 6.
I mean, well,
What song do you have the most fun with?
it'd have to be a tie between Stick Together and Indifference, probably.
What do you enjoy about those?
And Prodigal. Prodigal's definitely one of my favorite songs, and half of y'all probably haven't ever heard that song, but...
Last song on the first album.
I've never heard Prodigal, actually.
Oh, really?
Always talking about it.
What's your favorite song to play, Samson?
Okay, I really like Indifference because it's like this lo-fi and it's like got some nice like little like bottom out chords you can like finger pick or like full strum. It's a lot of fun, and then there's that little riff and it's like super challenging, but like once you get it, you're like, yeah, I can do that.
I don't know, Stick Together is pretty fun because it's like a mix of, it's got a little reggae, it's got a little bluesy stuff, and then at the end it's kind of progressive. But I like Illusions. I like that intro we do, you know, I like that spacey ambient, like couple of minutes worth of intro.
Out of the new stuff, it's definitely a close tie between Stick Together and Indifference, just because the riffs are fun to play, and like I feel like Indifference is probably my favorite song on the album. Just I like the way it came together. I had written that riff after watching a jazz player play live, and I tried to incorporate like more like in the higher range on the guitar, and yeah, that one. And then on old stuff, I love Prodigal. That's probably my favorite like guitar song that I've written, just because it's challenging and it's really fun to play, and I feel like it kind of showcases all my little like tricks that I've learned over the years. The solo has like a little sweep in it, and it's fast, and yeah, I don't know.
Dan, this is a question for you from Ozzy. Do you write all the lyrics?
Do write all the lyrics, and it's not always the same process. Sometimes there's been certain songs where all the lyrics just come to me like that, and I just have a full page. And then some songs I have like half of them, and then I freestyle the other half live for a few months until I get something that sticks. I enjoy writing. I really do enjoy lyrics. Like I feel like there's a few songs that I'm pretty proud of lyrically. Like I really like the lyrics to I feel like that's like a really sweet love song I wrote for a girl I was with for a long time.
Okay, so how long have you been singing? That was the second part of the question.
Oh,
You haven't talked about that.
you know, I've only been singing half as long as I've been playing guitar. I had been playing by myself some acoustic stuff, and then I had, you know, this guy that I was roommates with, it was like my best friend at the time. We wrote a lot of stuff together. We had a lot of vocal harmonies and stuff, and for a long time I was the kind of person that just listened to music in the car and sang as loud as I could, you know. And then one day I remember I had some people in my car I was giving a ride to or something, or going to a party. We were like listening to Incubus, and I was singing along with it, you know, and this girl was like, man, you really can sing. And it was the first time anybody had ever said anything like that to me, and I was like, oh, cool. And I got to the point where I like got comfortable doing it live, and been doing it ever since. So I went to school for music when I first moved here, and had a vocal teacher and stuff, and I still like it. Like when we try to record and I do vocal harmonies, like it's a task. Like we'll be laughing because I am not good at it.
I enjoy like sitting there watching him, dude. He's like singing, and like he'll have headphones on, and I won't even like have the headphones on. I'll just sit there like watching Dan trying to find the notes, and he's like, I'm just like.
Many nights have Candace probably been in here like wondering what the fuck we're doing.
This is a question from Debbie for her son, Price Lemon. Oh yeah, just say son. Harvey, what is the best beginner Nirvana song to learn to play on the drums?
So I was thinking about this as y'all were talking and stuff, and I was like, well, ironically, I used to be in a band called Red 72. That was like one of my first bands I ever did, and we were nothing but a Nirvana cover band. Like,
really?
Yeah, that's all we played was nothing but Nirvana. Honestly, all Nirvana songs are pretty simple. I'd have to say the simplest one, just off the top of my head, would probably be Heart Shaped Box or something, because it's simple, but you can still sound like a badass at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So yeah, it's super simple and basic. So I think that would probably be it.
The kids.
Okay. Heart Shaped Box by Nirvana. Easy drum cover song.
Where the change.
Thank you so much for your time. That's all we have.
Thanks.